Oftentimes it don't happen like that because your story was not planned out to be the way that people read it to be. You come to a place of being like, I'm tired of being the good Samaritan, the priest, the Levite, when can't nobody see that the real hero of the story was the merchant who got beaten from the beginning. I'm tired of folk looking over me, pretending like they can't see me. When all I was trying to do was be good to my neighbor. And I'm not saying that I'm God, and I'm not saying I'm so great, and I'm not saying that I'm so good, but I'm saying somebody ought to see I was traveling from one place. And that's when I fell amongst thieves. And so God blesses you, and then you start moving. And then folk want to attach themselves to you because they see that you're moving. But don't confuse your walk with somebody else's. Just because you're moving and you're purposed and you're walking in God's plan for you does not mean that everybody connecting to you is mission to go with you. He told me a few weeks ago, he said, Jeremiah, be careful of people who come back into your life pretending like they want to move with you. Yeah. He said, they're not here to help you. And he left it right there. Whatever your conclusion of that is, let that be your conclusion. But God said, be careful of them people who come back saying that they want to help you improve, because they're not here to help you. And so you become friends with stuff that you know you should have let go of. You begin entangling with stuff which you know you should have been done with long time ago. And when they end up hurting you, pissing on you, or being rude to you, or mean to you, or not giving you back the same energy that you gave them, what did you expect? God said they didn't come back to help you, bro. They didn't come back to be with you, sis. Not in the way that you wanted. Yeah. Why you getting offended when God already pre-warned you that ain't for you? Yeah. And so your light becomes attractive to the enemy. Yeah. Not the devil. Folk who see life in you and just want to suck it out of you. Not so that they can have it. Just so that it didn't ever say that they took his stuff and sold it. Yeah. It didn't say they took his stuff and pawned it. Yeah. They just took it so he wouldn't have it.
Yep. And like people are like that, but they really are. They can't go to the top. Just everything they can just to make sure you don't get there either.
And they'll travel all the way to step 9 with you. Push you down and stay at step 9. They don't even want to get to the top. they don't even want your car, bro. Listen, when you get married, that's when everybody wants you. Yeah. Grandmas and granddaddies. That's when you become attractive to your own sister and brother. I'm telling you, the dog who ain't never fooled with you ever. Dog has always hated you. As soon as you get married and say I do, here come the dog talking about some bow wow. It's crazy that you become attractive. But catch this now. When I got married, I got so much attention. But when I decided to leave my wife for the one who I thought wanted me because she was paying me attention, when I actually left, found out she didn't want me. Stop answering her phone for me. It's not you, bro.
It's just like, because they ain't married. You don't need to be married.
They don't like you. They like the idea of you.
The idea of like, oh, if I get with him, I could possibly have a house.
Come on,
car,
come on, come on.
Money in the bank.
It's the imagery, not you display or draw for people. It's the light of glory of the plan of God that they see on you that becomes attractive to them. Yeah. And so the crazy thing about it is when you have a wife, they'll be like, I know it's on them. And so if you can distract them enough, then maybe you'll see yourself in the picture. But when you can't see it because you're not a part of this picture, then you'll leave it. And they'll end up being deceived about it. And it's not that it's like they didn't love you. Because they never said that they did. They was in love with the idea of what you had. And so folk be like, if I can't have it,
nobody.
I'll do everything in my power to make sure nobody gets it. And keep deceiving yourself to think that you so sexy and your skin looks so good and you're so tall and so handsome and so dark and your hair be like flowing down to your butt. And if you believe for a second that the enemy is only dating you because he has plans to marry you, let me disappoint you today. The devil's cheating on you. He wants your failure more than he wants your success. But catch this now. He's dedicated. And he don't mind waiting. Do you hear that? Don't think just because y'all have been together for 10 years. Don't think that just because you've been on this job for 20 years. When you least expect it. That's when the thief in them will rise up because they get tired of hiding it. And show whole time I was the enemy, but you turned a blind eye and wouldn't let you see it. The devil don't mind waiting. You make sure that when he leaves you half dead. So the other day, devotion on let's just kiss and say goodbye. Yeah. I thought to myself, I was like, damn, that's good. Yeah. And we want to kiss on stuff and keep it. And the enemy shows up and he be like in full wedding attire. And you get caught up in like the matrimony of the moment and forget that like you hate it. And the song is like, I don't mind kissing, but I can't forget that this ends in goodbye. Don't get caught up in the kiss of it, man. That you forget after we done kissing. I don't care what you do with your tongue. It's going to still end in the same way. I don't care what you do. It still ends the exact same way. If while we're kissing you decide to build a house and get a car and a new job and move and change your last name, that's fine. But I'm saying to you, this ends in goodbye. Don't forget that, man. This ends with goodbye. You gotta tell folk that the spirit of Adele don't live here. After this, don't call me saying no hello. This is not that. We ain't doing that today or tomorrow either. I'm not putting up with it. It is hang up and goodbye. I am ordaining you with the spirit of Russ. Goodbye. You thought that I was crazy. And then I pulled up on your man and you. And so you got to begin to tell the enemy on today, see, you thought I was crazy until I pull up on your plan and you. See? You look like the devil. So goodbye. And I know the house may be stable for right now and secure and is paid off. But if you know what God has called you to is something bigger or greater, if the assignment over your life makes you stop school, it makes you stop this job, it makes you stop this call, if it makes you stop the person that you're dating and say, no, I really like you, but where I'm headed to in my future does not include people like you,
Yeah.
Then why are you still having sex with stuff? You gotta stop agreeing and flirting with yeah, see, that's good. You gotta stop flirting with stuff thinking that it's not gonna that'd be the wrong stuff to flirt with. Sex with it thinking it's not gonna wanna scream rape when it done like handled you. But you shouldn't have been flirting with it, bro. Why you around here with no panties on? That you don't think in the end of it it's gonna flirting when that's not what you wanted.